Welcome to the 5.5 Legs Virtual Cigar Lounge here at Coast Cigar and Lounge at 3418 Bienville Boulevard / Highway 90 in beautiful Ocean Springs, Mississippi. I'm here with my two co-hosts, Bones, Mort, and I'm Maverick, welcoming you to the Tuesday evening show.
You like that word slash, don't you?
Yeah, slash.
Patrick,
like the guitar player.
Jose.
Yeah.
Slash.
Patrick, what's up?
Jose.
Morty.
How you doing,
Morty
guys?
facts.
So, what we got?
We got a lot of football talk tonight.
Oh, God, yeah.
A lot of mistakes in the NFL, a lot of stupid stuff in the college.
What did I tell you Sunday? The football gods will not allow me to have two winning teams on a Sunday.
Right.
It was either going to be the Bengals or the Saints going to lose.
Well, the Bengals gave it away, so that's
I think both sides struggled too much
Well,
to actually
in the
put
pros,
the
my Eagles won, but only by 3 when they were up a lot. And the defense in the fourth quarter was a little shabby,
Yeah.
or the other S word,
Yeah, you can say shitty.
shitty.
And my Giants won a 2-point conversion.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
He said, "No, screw it. We're going for the win."
So me and Bones got 2 guys in
Good.
the winning division.
Absolutely.
And Dallas, I think Dallas' season's over. That's right.
Oh,
No, Dax they came back and said it's not as bad as they thought. Maybe 4 weeks.
Well, that's 4 losses probably. And he lost 1 already, so that's 5. I think they're going to go 0-5. I really do.
Who's their backup?
Buggy.
I saw a meme today that said from Jerry Jones on Twitter. Hey, anybody in the Dallas area have a Cowboys jersey? Show up for tryouts tomorrow.
Tom,
Yeah.
welcome.
I think Jose. We got Jose.
Morty Facts puts out
Anyway, I think their season's not done, but it's in deep.
Is
which
Gino?
is good for our division
For the
because
week.
we can win.
Who does he play for?
Seattle.
Oh, okay.
And my Florida Gators, had a 3 quarters of absolute great defense and just messed it up in the 4th. Our quarterback for Florida overthrew, underthrew, rushed plays, and they were really doing good for a while there. I thought we had a good win against Kentucky, and it's always a tough game between all of us.
But it was a good week overall. The Crimson Tide, the Roll Tide, Bama should have lost.
Should have lost.
University of Texas got screwed.
Yep.
Even Stephen A. Smith and all the guys in ESPN are like, "Oh wait, what the hell was that?"
What just happened? And that was a Big 12 officiating crew too.
Yeah.
That officiating crew.
Is there an official for officials?
Yes.
There's a hierarchy. Yeah,
like
that they review that.
Like they don't have to. Like what Bones just said about monitoring.
Yeah, they'll
like
review. They review the games. They review all the bad, whatever controversial calls. They'll go over all of them, but they can't.
Can't do nothing, but they just.
Well, no, they can. They can reprimand them.
Oh, yeah,
I mean, they can't do about the game. They can't do nothing.
Oh,
no.
I'm just saying but they can do some things and say, "Yo, you better put your contacts in or something."
Yeah, in fact, what they'll do is if they've had so many bad calls, they won't be.
Welcome to that type of game.
Well, they won't be at the end of the season. They won't be doing
They won't let them do playoffs
or bowl games or anything.
Which is too important.
And that's the big money.
And you know why? Because there's so much money involved.
Well, for them also, they get paid a lot more to
but
officiate
Mr. Vegas
those.
don't like that.
No, they don't like bad calls.
You're talking about billions of dollars involved in
Oh,
this.
It's just like the pros. They get rated all season long,
Right?
and the ones that got seniority and are rated well will be doing postseason games, Super Bowl.
I'll tell you what, we were looking at some of them guys, man. Them guys are in shape, some of them officials.
Yeah, they were big,
They're
man.
rock hard muscle, man. They ain't
They
some of
look
the
good.
real old guys that are in shape, like that guy retired that was always in good shape. I forget his ref name.
I know what you're talking about.
But he retired a couple of years ago, but he was always in fabulous shape, and he was an old dude.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, stats.
college football's on the roll. Professional football's.
Your opinion.
Boston.
Who should be number 1 in college football?
Georgia.
Georgia. Where should Alabama be?
3.
3 or 4.
I'm not going to drop them out of the top 5.
No, but they should.
But I would say almost losing to an unranked team. If it would have been any other team but Alabama, they would have dropped like a brick.
Yeah.
You know why? They're saying, oh, they just had a bad day.
Well,
That's tough shit.
that's
Exactly.
a bad day. So the other teams have a bad day too, and they
Yeah.
drop like a brick.
Right. Well, you know how they love what's his name? Saban.
Well, he's got this. He's the only coach that's allowed a cell phone on the sideline, so you can call Vegas.
He is a good coach. Don't
Oh, absolutely.
The best. He is the best.
He is, and their quarterback, by all means,
Heisman
is
contender.
I hope not, because there should only be one that ever got to.
Not
Right.
with that game.
No.
That game, I hope, has them look at it and say, okay, he is the best, but we're going to look for somebody else besides that.
Okay.
Oh, he's not out of the running yet, but
Pretty good.
it didn't help him.
I never smoked.
No, I don't think it
You
propelled
never had
him.
that, really?
Not this one.
I don't think it propelled him
I
to
don't think I did.
the number one contender. I don't think that he
that game?
won that.
No. So this is what we're smoking tonight, folks. Drew State's Underground
Sungrown.
Sungrown.
Sun-grown. I like the sun-grown.
It's not bad.
It's mild. It's
Like we
It's
were
a
saying
little above
earlier,
Connecticut.
of course it is. Yeah.
like we were saying earlier, it's not the best sungrown we've had.
Correct.
Yeah, but I'm going to give it for the first 10 minutes thumbs up.
I'm one of these. I definitely would smoke again.
Yeah.
I like the FSG a lot better.
Ed,
And these all come from the humidor at Coast Cigar and Lounge here. Remember,
what's
folks,
the address?
every week, one of us pick 3 cigars. It's 3 of the same cigars, and we test it, and they always come from the humidor here at Coast Cigar and Lounge.
We give a thumbs up or a
Or
thumbs down.
Not really
We don't
crazy
rate.
review. If it's thumbs up,
I'm not going to give it a thumbs up, thumbs down yet.
we
No, it's
we
too
talk
early.
about it a little bit.
So on the baseball,
Baseball coming to the end.
Pujols passes Rodriguez
Yep.
to go to.
What's he got? 3 more hit? 3
Alex
more home runs?
Pujols hit his number 697 yesterday, passing Alex Rodriguez for 4th most all time. And this is an article. The fan who caught the ball lost her father 1 year ago on that day, yesterday. 1 year to the day she
Wow.
caught the ball. He told her to keep the ball and sign 2 more, saying it would mean more to you than it would to me.
Isn't that awesome?
That's pretty fucking cool.
That's why you go. That's why you like baseball. That's why you like baseball.
I would see football doing it, maybe.
Well, some football players are getting to the point where they're throwing the ball up in the stadium.
Yes, they are.
You know what I do every time? At the end of the outs, toss it up. They got 1 million of them.
Oh, you talking about baseball?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? Because they're going to replace them anyway.
Yeah. So just go over to a fan and throw it right to
So
the kid.
whenever the ump gets a ball that says, "Oh, this is no good anymore," yeah, they should go into a bag and.
Well, he
Give it
throws
to the
it.
kids.
He throws it back in the pocket, and believe it or not, it probably makes it back into the game because the pitcher throws it, gets a brand new ball, throws it, and hits the dirt, and puts it in his pocket, and gives him another one. I mean, it's going to end up back in the game.
Maybe not, but what do they do with them? They should go out.
Oh, they probably.
I agree with Matt. They should go out to the
either,
kids.
either the fans or Little
The
League
kids,
or
the
something.
kids, you know what I
like
mean? Give it right to the kids.
that. So I
Man, I haven't seen that guy in forever. I've seen him on Facebook.
Mike Rolaski.
Yeah.
Oh, Mike, I got to. Yeah,
Sharp dressed man?
Sharp dressed man.
I got to do
Sharp
something.
dressed man's on the cage.
Got to do something for him. But first, before that, I was looking forward to Thursday Night Football because of the halftime show.
It's going to be on.
No, last Thursday.
Oh,
the
last
very
Thursday.
first game.
Supposed to
Was
be
supposed to
Ozzy
be
Osbourne.
Ozzy Osbourne.
Oh,
So I read an article. Ozzy Osbourne shares full NFL halftime performance that barely aired on TV. Only 10 seconds of the gig was shown during the broadcast of the Rams-Bills game. He put on the concert at halftime, and they only showed 10 seconds of it.
I bet you can see it on YouTube though.
Yeah, probably.
That ain't right.
I'll look at
They got to do. They got to do 30 minutes of commercial.
Yeah, they tell him they're going to do it. Let him do it. I mean, he's got his
They
staff
probably
there.
paid
and all
him pretty
these
good
people.
money to do that.
Yeah.
Or, well, like the halftime show at the Super Bowl, the acts bid on it on who's going to get, whoever wants it, and then they decide bet on.
So how about this? Split the screen.
Oh, during the
Show your commercial over on the
Yeah, that's a good idea.
and show the halftime on the
Because
screen.
it was so quick. Because we were talking during the game, I was like, I didn't even see what happened in the halftime show. He goes, Ozzy, I never saw him. I must have
Yeah.
blinked an eye at that fucking
But then the talking heads have to have their time too,
oh, dude, it
because
was
they got to be able to sit there and tell you what they saw
Okay,
good
so-
and bad during the
Yeah.
game.
on for you guys talk amongst yourself for a second. I got to find Mike's.
But yeah, so we're into the season. So now it was a little chilly last night.
It's going to be even chillier tomorrow.
That's good.
I love it.
We need it.
I love it. In fact, I love it so much because it's keeping the hurricanes away.
And I just ordered a new hoodie.
Did you?
From the Florida Gators.
Like you need
real
another
nice one.
hoodie.
Like I need another one, but this one was real nice and it was on sale for about $20 off.
What is this? Your 50th or 51st?
I don't know, 50th maybe.
Okay.
Actually, it's probably easy. You want to bring him on? Let's let me explain it real quick in a few minutes.
What? I mean,
It's a fundraiser. It's a charity event he's doing to basically raise money for cancer awareness, breast cancer.
I don't mind bringing him on. All
Mike,
for it.
you want to come on real quick for about 5 minutes and explain it yourself?
Have
Let me know. We'll say yes, and I'll send you the link. You just click on the link. I'll work on it right now.
So back to the game Sunday. We saw the Saints come back again against the Falcons.
Yep.
A nail biter for sure.
Yep.
It didn't go overtime, but it went to the wire.
Yeah, close.
Unlike the Steelers actually pulling it out with just mere seconds left
Yep.
in overtime against Joe Burrow and the Bengals, who had a horrible game.
Yes.
Joe had a horrible game.
Football should not
On the ground almost every time that he was behind under center.
Yeah, but that wasn't him, man. That was the offensive
It was
line.
it was on the line for sure.
Oh,
Michael
my
said, go for it."
I'm gonna send it to you on Facebook.
Interceptions,
We'll still be on camera.
fumble pick six, and they still almost pulled it out.
Yeah, I know it.
So, answer me this question: are the Steelers overrated, or are they playing good ball?
I think they're not playing good ball.
I will say that by winning they did well because they got the job done,
Right.
but they should have destroyed them
Yeah, because they're on the opposing side.
with everything that happened to that team with the turnovers,
Yeah,
the interception, pick six. They should have destroyed them.
I agree.
I think the Falcons should have won.
Yep. But we usually split with them.
Sometimes it goes more to the one advantage to the other.
Yeah,
Because the momentum is definitely to beat them.
yeah.
Link's been set, Mike. But there was a tie. Who the hell tied?
What's it going?
There was a tie?
Yeah, there was a tie.
2020.
Oh, wow. Okay.
2020.
A lot of games,
1 point.
yeah, 1 point.
But dude, football there shouldn't be any ties, man. There shouldn't be any ties. No game. That's like a baseball, like the All-Star game ending in a tie, and no.
He says Texas and Colts.
Okay. Boy, he's on it, man.
Oh, he probably watched all of it.
Yeah, it was. That wouldn't surprise me. Dude, he's been cooking up some shit on that smoker while it's
So I was thinking about getting the red zone because on YouTube TV you can turn it off and on and turn it off when the season's over with.
Okay, yeah.
So you don't have to subscribe the whole year.
Oh yeah, you can just do about a month.
Yes,
Ooh, that's a thought.
I was thinking about doing that because
I don't think I watched it.
that's the way I like to watch football. If my team, I can't watch my team, I'm going to sit there and watch red zone all week,
Okay.
all day.
That's pretty cool.
It's definitely you're going to see nothing but the scores.
Right, yeah.
You
Good
see,
plays and stuff like that. Yeah.
yeah, you're not saddled by the whole, especially when it's 0-0 going into the fourth. You're not
Yeah.
saddled by a game like that.
He's driving.
He's
All right.
driving.
We'll make this real quick, Mike. Folks, we got Mike Borlowski, a.k.a.
Sharp dressed man.
He's got some information he wants to give us. What's up, Mike?
How you doing, guys?
Hey, good to see you.
Good to see you, man. I ain't seen you guys in a while. Good to see you guys are still doing the show.
You got the wrong smoke in your hand.
I do, but I didn't come out of the house prepared, so But yeah, so I've gotten asked earlier this year to be an ambassador for the Real Men Wear Pink campaign on the Gulf Coast for the American Cancer Society. And got a couple of events coming up. One we're still finalizing the date on. That's going to be on a Wednesday night at Adventures with the Old Biloxi Marching Club. Some raffles, giveaways, that kind of stuff. But the big event, the one I messaged Barry about. My good friend Ryan Rainey from Texas just moved back to Ocean Springs. He's a chef, and him and I are putting on a 10-course chef's tasting dinner and wine pairing over at the Cypress Tap House in Ocean Springs on October the 9th. It's a Sunday evening. Jonathan Maizano is doing all the wine pairings, so he's taking care of the wine for us. 10 courses. Every course is kind of from a different part of the world. So we've got some South American stuff, some African stuff, all kind of unique twists on some different foods. Should be a good time. Everything above and beyond our cost to put it on is going directly to the American Cancer Society.
Nice.
So, I mean, too many of us have been affected by cancer in general, but more specifically breast cancer. And it's a good charity. It's a good group of people to get involved with. I was honored to be asked to do it. You guys know Kip Gregory was big for it before he passed.
Yeah.
So we've got a limited number of seats. The whole dinner is maxed out at 24 seats. So it's going to be a very private event. Tickets are $150 a person, or you can make a donation directly to either myself or Grant Cooley's campaign. Each of us have a pair of tickets that we're going to give away to one random person that donates at least $20 to the Cancer Society.
Oh, wow.
So if you want to guarantee yourself a seat, it's $150 a person. I think as of today, we have 10 or 12 seats left. And then otherwise, you can go straight to the American Cancer Society, search for my name or search for Grant Cooley, make a donation to one of our campaigns, at least $20, and you get entered into a drawing for 2 seats.
What night is this?
Sunday night.
Sunday, 9 October. Pre-dinner cocktails are at 5, and the meal starts at 5:30.
And we'll get the info from you and actually put a link on our page so that anybody can actually donate to your campaign or buy tickets.
Perfect.
I think
Perfect.
We'll get
I'll message Mort. I'll message you the info. I've got you on Facebook.
Yes, sir.
I'll message you the invitation and then the link to my campaign.
Sounds like a
But
plan.
What else
Thursday night, if anybody's free on the coast this Thursday, they're doing the premiere party for the Real Men event at Centennial Plaza. It starts at 6:00. They've got drinks and hors d'oeuvres and a DJ, kind of a kickoff to the campaign for the coast.
That's the OBA,
That should be a good event. And
What's
then
the cost on that?
$20.
Okay, good. Good.
I do know they're doing either a bourbon raffle or bourbon auction, something like that. So all the Real Men are bringing at least one bottle of bourbon, and it's going to be a little party for that. And then I will throw out one little tidbit on the dinner. The probably most unusual of all the recipes, just to give you a little something fun to think about. Soup course is a grilled watermelon gazpacho. So a cold grilled watermelon soup.
I've had that.
So that should be a fun one. We got some other interesting stuff up our sleeves. I think it'll be a good time.
Cool. Look forward to it.
And anything else in the works?
Just as far as the charity goes, some of the different guys have got stuff going on. I haven't gotten details from all of them. Keep an eye out on Facebook. I know the gentleman that has the local crumble cookie stores. He did one event already, and he said he's gonna be doing another one. Who doesn't like a little diabetes in the evenings? And then, like I said, we've got the Mardi Gras event coming up with Old Biloxi for the Real Men. As soon as I have a final date on it, I'll shoot over to you guys.
And I
And
know
that way
they
you guys
always
have it.
have like a fun run or something where the guys
Yeah,
dress up.
we were trying to plan a bunch of stuff. To be honest, Grant and I decided to kind of partner up together. This is his second year doing it. This is my first. But to be honest, just this dinner has been a big one to put together, trying to get sponsors and putting together a 10-course menu, all that kind of stuff. It's been a lot more involved than I expected it to be. And then, of course, we've got the Mardi Gras event. Now, I have one other event that I'm doing, the Combat Vets Motorcycle Association. Their regional rally is 22 October.
And we will be there.
What's that?
We will be there.
Well, so will I.
CVMA.
And we're going to be doing football squares for charity that night or that day on Saturday for the Mississippi State Alabama game and the LSU Ole Miss game.
Good deal.
So, yeah, we'll definitely see each other out there for sure.
Yep, I'll be there with my colors, but the shop will be there selling cigars.
I will make sure I stop by because I could use a good stick that day.
Absolutely. It's going to be a fun day that day.
It's going to be a long day, but the weather should be nice. And hanging out with a bunch of bikers, it could be a worse day to have,
They're good guys.
Well, that's what I mean. It's
Absolutely.
At the BMW,
No, it's over in Gulfport.
One of the hotels.
Oh,
Yeah.
they're doing the poker run over to the
Yeah, that's totally different.
Okay.
Totally different.
Okay, but that's still
This
the
is their
combat
regional.
veterans,
It's
isn't
their regional rally.
it? Oh, the regional route.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad. I didn't hear that.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, they've got last I heard, Chief was telling me you guys have somewhere pushing 600 registrations now.
So far, so good. Yes, and there is a
Yeah.
raffle going on for 2 weapons
October.
still going on, and it'll be drawn
That's
pretty
in
close.
October. Yeah, that's like second week.
Yeah.
October
Okay.
12th or
So
something like
if you're interested in that, just let me know. I'll get you some tickets.
Absolutely. And then, of course, Levotniers always, we've got our drawdown coming up in October. I don't have the dates handy. I believe it's late October, early November. That's always a cheap night out, $20 for 2 people, beer, hors d'oeuvres, and a chance to win a couple of grand. That's always a good night.
Yeah.
Is that the $20 on top of the tickets for the drawdown, or?
No, so that the drawdown is just $20 a ticket, gets 2 people in for Levotniers.
Okay, yeah, right.
And then your old buddy Pitts donated a set of Saints tickets that they're raffling off also.
Oh, nice.
He finally got his name pulled for season tickets, so he's got 2 tickets that he donated to the club, and they're raffling those off. I think it's $5 a ticket for the Saints tickets raffle.
So should we get a hold of Pitts, or you to get either one?
For that, you can get a hold of any of the Levotniers. Me, Robert Pitts, Lewis Beck's president this year. So just about any of the guys, shoot me a message. I'll be more than happy to get
right.
any of the info over to you.
Appreciate that.
Cool.
Appreciate the info, and real men can pull off pink.
Absolutely. And I'm not scared to wear it. I wear red on my face all day long, so why not? I'm just your friendly neighborhood leprechaun. Just bring me a pot of gold and some Lucky Charms. I'll be a happy guy.
There you go.
We appreciate you coming on real quick. You're driving, so we want you to be safe.
Yeah, man, just heading back from Hattiesburg. So I appreciate you guys kind of getting the word out. And hopefully we can get this event sold out and get a bunch of money raised for breast cancer.
It won't take long.
No.
No, I think we got it covered. But,
All right, brother.
but I'll swing
safe.
over to the shop sometime and come join you guys for a smoke.
All right.
Mike, talk to you later.
Yeah.
All right, guys, take care.
All right, bye. All right, that's a good cause, man. Very good.
I've got a nice pink Guayabera.
I love pink. Yeah, so do I. That's the same one. That's the first Wyberry. No, Wyberry?
Yeah, I've
Oh, I
got
was
a
thinking-
Guayabera.
I was thinking Dixon.
No, I've got a pink Guayabera.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Yeah, I was going to wear it at a certain wedding that I was supposed to work with, but I ended up getting COVID. Jeremy and Sandy.
Oh, that was way back when.
That's when I bought it.
Wow. Okay.
I've only worn it one time since.
Let me ask you what you guys think of this. In a bizarre case, a Missouri woman sued private insurance company Geico for compensation for the HPV infection she contracted from her partner's car.
Yeah.
She was in her partner's car and she contracted HPV virus. She sued. The car was insured with Geico. The Jackson County Circuit Court ordered a, take a guess, $5.2 million settlement amount by the insurance company to the woman, which later was upheld by the Missouri Court of Appeals.
That's ridiculous.
She sued the insurance company.
She
She
got sick in his car.
Or her car.
She said it was in.
Partner.
She said it was in her partner's car.
His or her, we not descriptive enough.
Right. That's a pretty good scam.
That's I mean,
That's better than McDonald's hot coffee shit.
that's
Yeah.
yeah. Huh.
She pulled it off.
Yes, she did.
Good for her.
It was from the partner's car.
Good for her.
I would have been like, I don't know, man.
If I was on the grand jury and heard that, I would not go vote for her for that.
I mean, I would
No,
say,
She got it, but good for her.
first of all, the seat's nasty. How come you're naked?
Yeah, make that money. That's right. But dude, I mean, come on. So you can see. I don't know. That opens the door for just about anything.
Well, I mean, the
Absolutely
hot coffee
it does.
opened it up for just about.
Yeah, that
anything.
coffee thing was not.
Yeah.
Well, I could buy the coffee thing, but then didn't they get one when they got a kid that she gave him something hot in the car seat and something happened to the kid? And well, who gives that shit?
Go back to the coffee thing. You drink coffee, right?
Absolutely.
Do you drink it cold?
No, but I don't drink it that way.
I mean, you go into a place and they advertise
Oh, it's always piping hot.
hot coffee. You know what you're getting.
Right.
The last thing you want to do is drop that thing down in the netherworld
Right.
because it's going to get hurt.
Absolutely. I've experienced it.
How come you didn't sue?
It was my parents gave it to me.
Oh, okay.
Fax actually brings up a good point, man. Glad
But
someone
I got
over
burned
the
with hot
insurance
tea, so no, it's not a good move.
I got a scar right here from my new air fryer. Maybe I should sue New Air for
Didn't
company.
you
How the hell
explain?
did you do that?
the freaking burner thing.
The
When I pulled the
bucket?
burner thing out, it's not a bucket. I've got 3 shelves.
Oh,
So I pulled the shelf out and
you
it
got like the deluxe.
and it
fucking-
went zzz.
Ooh.
Ooh,
You
yeah,
bought
that woke me up.
Yeah, well, she got a pretty good scam there.
That-
Now
that's-
she's a millionaire.
Well, yeah, and she's got HPV. So I mean, is it worth going after?
Hey, I forgot to show you. Look at Eddie's parking job.
Oh, nice. Yeah, he's a good
So
partner.
what? Okay, we got football.
Sponsors.
What?
Sponsor time.
Is it 7:00 already?
It's-
Just about.
Yep.
All
Sponsor
right,
time, folks.
Is sponsor time.
And incidentally, before we get started, if you are interested in sponsoring the 5.5 Leg Virtual Cigar Lounge, get with Bones. He'll be happy to discuss terms with you. We are not looking for thousands of dollars, but
And we don't write anything down. No, I'm just.
I mean,
I want my lawyer.
if you are interested, please see Bones or talk to Bones. He'd be more than happy to set you up and make you a sponsor.
All right.
Absolutely.
We have Dr. Oscar Rodriguez from GTO Cigars. Those who know smoke GTO. They can be reached at 334-538-2949.
And he is the actual maker of.
Yeah, he is the all involved in that cigar company.
He is the Phantom Pains author.
Yes.
The cigar by yours truly.
Which is available for $27.99,
At
3-pack plus shipping.
at one of our other
At-
sponsors.
www.vsrcigarfan.com. Stogie Road Cigars with Perva Hate and Jennifer Winfield. Yo, get them out ASAP.
Then we have
You got
Next
plenty.
Very
Oh,
popular.
we have Kevin and Jessica at cigarprop.com. Jessica's the pretty one.
She is.
Yes.
Yeah, he's not so pretty.
No.
But he
But
does.
he does it.
Well, I mean, he looked pretty good soaping up his vehicle.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
And it's,
oh, dude.
oh yeah, that was.
Then we have
that was
Kurt
amazing.
Valente and Jennifer Winfield of Stogie Road Cigars at I can't see that.
VSRCigarFam.com.
Yes, thank you.
If I was to do that, I'd have to do it now while she's out of the country.
Well, she's out of the country.
I'd have to do it now, and I'm not doing
And
it.
You're not
remember,
going to do it?
So maybe when
one of our sponsors here is Coach Cigar Company and Lounge at 3418 Bienville Boulevard in beautiful Mississippi, Ocean Springs, Mississippi. And that's from Scott S. and Ed L.
Oh,
That would be-
let's do something here.
Scotty Too Hottie.
Too Hottie
And
and
Fast
Fast
Eddie.
Eddie.
Let me grab something real quick.
We good?
Scotty Too Hottie and Fast Eddie. Shop owners.
Yes.
And we're happy to have a nice lounge to
Yeah,
chill at
absolutely.
and for you sleep at.
Yes.
Yeah.
Many times.
Which I'm starting to do better now. Sleeping through the night. So
I got
let's.
about 9 hours of sleep last night.
Well, that's a lot of fucking sleep. I ain't getting that much.
Me either.
I'm making
Too
waking up in
big.
the middle of the night to go to bed. So let's see. Thursday night football. Kansas City or the LA Chargers?
Kansas City.
Kansas City.
Because they're playing at home, and he had a 5-touchdown game.
Had a
But
phenomenal.
he hurt his left wrist on the first touchdown.
Doesn't
Which
matter.
they said isn't bothering him that much.
Kansas
The
City.
Jets are Cleveland at Cleveland.
I picked
Cleveland.
Cleveland on that too.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, they can't go with the local teams anymore because they're not. Washington or Detroit? In Detroit,
That's a bad.
they both played pretty well this weekend, but
I'm going to go with Detroit.
I'll say Washington.
I took Washington too.
Okay.
Tampa Bay and New Orleans.
New Orleans.
In New Orleans,
New Orleans.
dude.
I'm
Tampa
still
Bay
taking
does.
Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay don't look as good as I'm taking New Orleans.
I've got to take.
Absolutely.
I got to.
I got to take Tampa Bay.
What do you say, Facts?
He's going up there. He's putting them up there. So next one.
He picked,
The Saints.
he
These
picked
things
the
were
Chargers. What?
Yeah.
Chargers. Saints.
Up top.
First one.
Oh, Kansas. Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Next
Next,
one.
next up.
Carolina or the Giants in New York? I'm going with the Giants, obviously.
I think I'll go with the Giants since it's home team.
I'm going with the Giants also.
New England or Pittsburgh? In Pittsburgh, I'm taking Pittsburgh.
Even though they played shitty, I'm going to take Pittsburgh.
I like New England.
Mac Jones didn't look good at all. He got hurt too, didn't he? Hey, Mike.
What?
Didn't Mac Jones get hurt this weekend?
Yes.
How long is he out?
Undeserved.
I'm going.
I'll stick with my
I'm going
call.
I'm going with Pittsburgh. Indianapolis or Jacksonville? In Jacksonville.
Indy.
I'm going to go with the Colts too.
Yep, me too. Miami or Baltimore? In Baltimore.
I'll take Baltimore.
I'm taking Miami.
Okay.
I'm going to go with the Ravens.
I should have wrote all this down, man. We should do that. Do a lock of the week. No, we'll pick a lock of the week. We'll pick a lock of the week. Atlanta or the Rams?
I think the Rams got to win. They can't go.
They're at home. They're not going to go 1-2.
I don't think they are either.
I'm going to take Atlanta. It hurts me to say that.
Well, you know, Mariota played a decent game, but it was an ugly game to watch.
It was an ugly game to watch.
Seattle or San Francisco? In San Francisco.
San Francisco.
Yep, that's what I took.
I'll take that.
This next one's pretty obvious, I would think. Cincinnati or Dallas? In Dallas. Cincinnati.
I'm going with the Bengals.
Oh yeah,
I think he's out. They're out. They're out.
yeah. I go with the Bengals.
Houston or Denver? In Denver. I'm taking. And I'm going to tell you something about that Denver game when I watched it. last night.
I'm going to go with Denver. In Denver. And
I'm taking Denver too.
You probably would.
Now, the coach, I thought, and Facts might agree, might not agree, messed up in that game with the Denver-Seattle game. Russell Wilson is in the top 3 of quarterbacks for fourth quarter comebacks after being down at halftime. Okay? He was on a roll. He got him within field goal distance, and the guy called for a field goal instead of letting Russell Wilson go.
yeah,
And he missed it.
I'm going to step out on that one. I'm going to go against Denver. I'm going to say that Houston is going to take it.
In Denver? Interesting. Arizona or the Vegas? LA Vegas. Las Vegas.
God, I hate the Raiders.
In in Las Vegas.
It's
I'm
not
going to go with
really.
the Raiders.
It's not really an advantage when you think about it because they're used to playing in the same area. I'll go with Arizona.
Okay.
Oh, they were terrible this weekend.
Yeah,
I'm taking Vegas.
I'm taking Vegas.
I have a feeling that'll be the wrong pick. But
Chicago or Green Bay? Green Bay.
Does Green Bay lose 2 in a row?
They look terrible.
In Green Bay.
They look terrible. And Rodgers was saying, "Yeah, I got some young receivers out there." I'm taking Chicago.
I like
Okay.
Fields. I'm. That's a tough game to call because the
I'm
Green
gonna
Bay
go with
fans are
Rodgers.
tough. They're tough. Chicago by 3.
Tennessee or Buffalo? Buffalo.
I'm going with Buffalo.
I'm taking the Rams also. Minnesota or Philly? Philly.
I'm going with Philadelphia.
You have to.
Yeah, I'm going with Philly.
Minnesota looked really good though. That's a tough, but Philly's
That's a tough
Philly's
game.
tough at home though.
That's-
too.
I'm going to take
The
Philadelphia.
fans are going to be tough.
Woo!
I'm going to say Philly by 3.
Okay.
It's not going to be a big. It's not going to be a big game.
I'm taking Philly, but I'm not sure about the spread. I'm not sure about what's your lock of the week.
Lock of the week.
I'm going to take the Bengals in the Dallas game. I'm going to think that's the lock.
Oh, that's a given.
That's my lock of the week.
That's too
Bengals
given.
beat Dallas.
Lock of the week.
I'm going to do something stupid like Desmond Howard did. I'm going to say the lock of the week is New Orleans.
Ooh, yeah. Well, you picked them to win anyway, so I mean that.
I agree with Mav.
Yeah.
Cincinnati's going to handle them decisively, but I'm going to do a stupid thing like Howard and do something completely off the reservation.
Who
Lock
do you
in.
like, Bones?
Lock of the week. I'm probably if I had to put on one game, I'm taking the Rams over Atlanta.
Okay.
Wow.
I can't. You know, I was looking at the Buffalo Tennessee game because of what's his name? Can't have him. He had played a great game, Justin Allen. He looked good.
And that's your football picks
That's
from the Ash Hose.
Oh,
and I mean, it is advice. It may
Yes.
not be good advice,
Right, but it is
but
advice.
it is advice.
so
We're not known for our good advice.
No.
have you read up on the changes from Major League Baseball? They were all voted in.
Oh, really?
Yep. 15 seconds.
I know the
number one. The number
For next
one
year.
pitch time is 15 seconds when bases are empty. The pitcher has 15 seconds from when he gets the ball
to pitch it.
to pitch it.
They're trying to speed things
Yeah,
up.
with nobody on base. 20 seconds when there's a runner on base.
Pretty fast. 20 seconds isn't long.
A hitter receives one timeout per plate appearance. None more of these
None of
timeouts.
this stop
No,
and
no,
let me
rewrap
adjust.
Yeah,
my
I know.
fucking-
So he's got to go by the same rules as the pitcher then. He's got 10 seconds, that ball's coming. But he's got one opportunity during the time at bat to hold on a second, I need to readjust my
Well,
fellas and stuff.
there's no time limit on the timeout. I mean, and when he can call it or not. I mean,
He
once
gets one.
Well, he gets one, but there's no time limit. It has nothing to do
But
with
other
second.
than that, he's going to get that ball in 10 seconds.
Or either 15 or 20.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I agree. Average, and then bigger bases. The change of first, second, and third base from 15 inches square to 18.
Okay.
I don't know why they're saying bigger bases expected to have a positive impact on player safety.
Well, and when they're sliding in, they got a better chance of being safe.
What's 3 inches? I mean, you're just going to start to
So
slide a
ask
little
your
bit.
wife, she'll tell you.
They're going to start to slide a little earlier. I mean,
That's pretty good.
I don't think it's going to be any different sliding in than it is.
It gives them a better.
I think it does too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it does too.
I
And
don't
what's
know.
the third?
2 infielders must be positioned on either side of second base when pitching.
On the dirt, right?
Yes. Well, that's the second part. So there's no shift. You can't have 3 infield, on one side and
Right,
one infielder. You can't have 4 outfielders. Can't do anything.
Right.
2 on each side of the bag.
And the
all
shortstop has
four-
to be on the dirt, right?
All 4 infielders must have both feet within the infield when the pitcher is on the rubber.
in the dirt. So
I
there's
like
no,
that.
no
Now-
more short fielders.
Now, when the pitcher lets go of the ball,
They can run back.
They can
then
run
they can
back.
probably back up if
Yeah.
they want.
I like that.
But there's a lot of them that play deep and it's an easy out. You know, that might make more of an offensive game.
It's going to allow for more pops
Yeah,
in
absolutely.
between the outfielder and the infielders.
And I think more definitely increase
I,
offense.
I actually like that rule.
I do too.
Well, you
Look at
played
those new home helmets.
you played softball when you were in the
Absolutely.
military, so you always had a short fielder.
Oh yeah, we play 3 and 1, and either left or right. Or,
Correct.
Yeah,
So that kind of eliminates that short fielder.
absolutely.
Except when the pitch is actually thrown, then somebody can jump back.
Yes.
Okay,
Um,
I can see that.
Yeah, I'm good with it.
They did not agree on the robot.
No, not yet. That's still in testing in there's one AAA league that's testing that, but I think it's going to come in. I think it's going to happen.
I don't want to eliminate the human, but I want I want the coach or somebody to be able to say, hold on, I'd like to dispute that call. And then the robot would be the one that would answer whether.
Well, that's
It
what I'm
was a good
saying.
call or not.
It's going to be the robot's just going to make the call because they got the square. That's basically what it is the square. That you see up there all the time. And if it's a strike, it's a strike. If it's a ball, it's a ball. How many times have we seen it where the guy's just under the line and he calls a strike?
Yep.
And he tends to do it on one of my favorite Yankees all the time.
So what I'm saying is, I'd like to still have the guy behind the plate
Oh, he's going to be behind the
making
plate.
the calls, and if the coach thinks it's an egregious call, he can call timeout and have it reviewed
So
by
you
the
want-
robot.
So you basically just want to go to a review versus a
They already have reviews. They already have.
yeah. But dude, if you're going to go to a review on every freaking
I'm not saying
ball,
Oh boy.
they need to limit it. They need to limit it,
I don't know
and they
about
need
that,
to
man.
they need to do like football and have here's the flag. You get one per game, basically.
I have absolutely no problem with the square, the robot on the balls and strikes. But the umpire will be back there for hit batter, catcher interference,
Right. Yeah.
play at the plate, all the other stuff. He'll do everything he does now, but balls and strikes.
Right.
And I'm okay with that because you see, not only like I said, my favorite player, Judge, it happens to all too many batters where it's just like, whoa, that was a little outside.
Well,
Yeah,
that was
yeah,
a little
yeah.
inside.
Yeah, absolutely. And a little low, high ones a little high, but the low ones,
Low ones have a tendency to get called.
yeah. I umpired baseball, and you know where the strike zone is, but sometimes it comes through the strike and just drops.
Yeah.
And it's hard to make some calls. I give them that, but some of them just so grievously obvious that it's just like
Well,
wow.
we talk about certain umpires and their lack of ability to call, and how managers are always on their asses
Yep.
for making bad calls. So that would eliminate a lot of those bad calls. But I'm not really sure I want to just turn the whole game over to the robot.
Me
No,
either.
just balls and strikes. That's it.
Yeah, well, I'm really not sure I want to do that even though.
I know.
I think that there should be
Takes
something
it away from
else.
the game.
There should be something else that
Well, I think that I'm other than the bad calls and balls and strikes.
and by no means am I even involved in the conversation because I'm not paid by the NBA, but
Right.
or Major League Baseball Association. I'm just saying that should be a backup to the guy behind the plate.
Right.
What's
Marty.
up, Marty? I can see that. I can buy that if they limit the balls and strike to maybe. Because I don't know how many. I'm not sure how many protests they have. That they're allowed now. So if you allow 3 for balls and strikes, all right, we'll go review it. We'll look at it. Umpire looks at the thing, and if you clearly see that it was outside the box, all right, I made a bad call.
Yeah.
Go with the ball.
Yeah.
Now, if there was one where the batter would get an automatic ball called, or the pitcher exceeds the time, it's an automatic ball.
I can see that.
Because they are trying to speed it up.
They're
a
trying to
little bit.
speed things up.
And you only allow so many times. Now that's going to limit the amount of times you're going to go to first base, try and pick the guy off.
Well, not necessarily, because that shouldn't count against the 15 seconds.
But it is. I believe it is. Once the pitcher gets the ball and he's on the rubber,
Actually, it's 20 seconds
he's got-
if there's somebody on
yeah,
base.
he's got 20 seconds. If he goes
to throw the ball,
to pitch the ball,
to pitch the ball, either to throw the ball to first base.
no, to pitch the ball. And
Uh,
if he goes back and forth the first 2-3 times, he's taking away
the
from
time's
his time.
done.
He's taking away from his time to go. So
Yeah, his time's done.
that's
at that
going to
point.
limit picking the guy off at first.
Okay.
So they're trying to get more people on base
Yeah,
and trying to get more
make
runners on
make
base.
it more interesting, I would think.
And
Yes.
I could see that. But are you really taking away from the essence of baseball when you're trying to force more runners to be on base?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, taking away the pickoff play and
Because the essence of baseball is to strike them out.
absolutely.
Is pure offensive moves.
Yeah.
And if you're making the pitcher even trying to pick the player off, if you're saying that counts as part of his 20 seconds, there's going to be less of that. There's going to be more steals
Yes.
and less
Picking off.
picking off.
Yes.
So you're actually forcing the game to have more runners.
Yeah.
And I'm not really sure that that's a
Good move. I don't think it is.
you're going to have high scoring games.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I think.
And you're going to probably eliminate the no hitter at that point too. I think you're going to see less of the perfect games, less opportunities,
Yeah. Maybe right.
less opportunities.
because the pitch count.
Yeah, I mean, it could be.
The thing, I mean, either way,
He's rushed.
either way, he's got.
If he's rushed, he might throw a ball in the dirt because he's worried about, he's got the red 5-4-3 popping up back there.
It's distracting.
Well, I don't think they know the time. I don't know how they're going to, they haven't gotten into that. They're just going to say that the umpire's just going to call a ball.
Oh, I would think
when it exceeds the
because
time.
minor league baseball has that in the stadium. They have a countdown over behind the bat or behind the
Oh, I've never seen.
yeah on the Shuckers games you can see it.
Oh, okay.
So they already have something
They're
like
doing
that.
the pitch count already.
Yes. So that could be distracting for a player
agree.
that's looking at
He's going to have
doing
to
that.
try not paying attention to it.
Now it's going to be behind the home plate. That's what they do in minor league baseball here at Shucker Stadium.
I haven't been to a game there yet. I haven't been to a Shuckers game yet.
Well, your time's running out.
Oh, they're done for the season. I think
Yeah, this weekend it's over.
Yeah.
This weekend, they're still playing this weekend?
Yeah.
Oh, there's too much going on this week. Too many good football games this weekend.
And they're out of town. That's
Oh, are they?
no more homestead.
Oh, they're done for the home.
Yeah.
I'm locked into football
We got Thursday Night Football.
Yep.
Pros.
on Prime only. Amazon Prime.
See, I'm not sure about that because you see, we watched a few games where it says ESPN on ABC.
I
It
think
could be Amazon Prime on.
I think this is Prime
Whatever.
only.
We'll have to find out. Let's find out.
Morty Fax will tell us.
Well, we got Thursday Night Football. We got Friday Night Football. Seminoles are playing the Louisville Cardinals Friday.
Okay.
Then we got college football all day Saturday.
Till
Where's
nighttime.
the game Friday?
Game Friday is in
Seminoles.
Louisville, 6:30. Seminoles are favored by 2.5. And NFL is Chargers and Chiefs.
Yeah, we know about that one. Yep.
Oh, they don't show what they're. Oh, Amazon
Oh,
Prime Video.
and network, and NFL Network.
Okay, so
So either way, you're gonna have to pay for it because NFL Network's not necessarily free to.
unless you have
On broadcast.
a broken fire stick.
Well, no, most cable companies cover it or carry it as part of their sports package.
Yeah.
You still have to pay for it.
Well, yeah. Which
I mean,
kind of sucks.
Anybody that's into sports is going to pay for the sports package anyway, even for hockey.
Yep.
It's gonna people gonna do it. They want to see the game.
Yep.
They want to see it. Amazon bid for it. They got it.
Yeah, they sure did. That's what money talks.
Well,
And I think
the guy's got money.
it's Joe Buck
And Troy Aikman.
and Troy Aikman, and I thought Kirk Herbstreit at one time said that he was.
I heard the same thing, but
He's
I'm
going there.
not sure because Kirk may be locked into ABC/ESPN. But I heard the same thing.
Well, he's no matter what he's doing, he's still doing college game day.
Oh,
That's and where's college game day going this week? Because
wow,
Appalachian State beat who? I don't remember. They beat a ranked team, but I can't remember who it was.
Notre Dame, right? No, that was
Marshall.
Yeah, that was Marshall.
They beat Texas A&M.
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
And then
in Texas Texas
and
A&M.
you see all these announcers going, "Wow, all that money Jimbo Fisher put up for all them players in the NIL didn't help them." Did it now?
Nope, did not.
The Appalachian State's done that before to who? The team
that team up north.
That's right.
In fact, the
That was
team
like-
up north was ranked 5 when they beat them. Texas A&M was ranked 6.
That was like
10 years ago.
10 years
10
ago?
years ago.
I thought it was like 2009 or something, no?
10 years ago.
2009?
About 10 years ago, yeah.
More like 14, ain't
Oh, 13, yeah.
it? Give or take.
Give or take.
But they did it.
Over 9.
They did it.
And they showed the home Appalachian State, wherever that Boone, North Carolina, or wherever they're from.
Yep.
They showed the streets after that game, dude. People, they were everywhere, rushing. 2007, okay, 15 years ago. Damn, it was longer than I thought.
Yeah.
But that was a great game. Then.
It's still funny.
Oh.
I mean, they still show the highlights, and it's a great highlight.
Now let me ask you, what's your thoughts on the season for Ohio State? Since you say they didn't look so good the last game.
I wasn't totally impressed for 2 reasons. The first game, I didn't feel like the offense had worked well enough with each other, so they got to work on that. The defense was tough, and that's our new defensive coach coming out of Oklahoma State, so we're okay with that. He's kind of turned that around. Last week's game, they didn't cover when they should have.
Yeah.
It should have been a game that they would cover.
I didn't see you, but I saw Scotty's face during that game. Man.
I was not worried about them losing the game. What I wanted to see them cover the game, because that hurts them getting that bump up when Alabama almost lost by a point,
Right?
okay, or they won by a point. It had Ohio State covered. I don't think that there would have been any question as who number 2 would have been at that after that
I
point.
agree.
After that point.
What do you think about Florida, Matt?
Man. I think they're going to come back and do all right because their defense is playing real good. I think the quarterback has to watch some film and capitalize on his mistakes.
He's young. Richardson, he's young.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
a
but-
freshman, isn't he?
I believe so.
Yeah, he's a freshman. And they got their defense. I'm impressed with. Last year, I wasn't impressed with their defense.
Morty Fax did bring up a good point. The penalties last week was horrible.
Is that who you guys play? Arkansas?
Yeah, that was they had way too many penalties.
Did they?
Yes, way too
I'm going
many.
to
Yeah,
go
they
with my
did.
team this week, which I go every week. But I'm just saying, I think they're going to win. It ain't going to be. I don't think it's going to be iffy.
We don't have a give me game. It's a trap game, like any other
They
out
all
of
are,
conference game is a trap game.
especially if it's away or
But this one they better cover. If they don't cover, they're not going to get much love.
and I'm taking Florida State over Louisville
With the spread,
by 2.5. I'll give up to 2.5 points.
I think
But
bad. It ain't bad.
I thought you said it was by 3,
Yeah, 2.5.
2.5.
But they look good. The quarterback looks good. The offense looks good. The defense played well. We'll find out this week because it's an in-conference game with it's an ACC game.
Oh,
with
really?
Louisville.
Yeah, I guess so.
So we'll see. But they're saying if Florida State keeps on playing the way they're playing, they're in contention for the ACC title. It'll be either
Hey,
them,
Kerr,
it'll be them or Clemson. What's up, buddy?
What's up, buddy?
Clemson's
What's up,
going to
Kerr?
be hard to knock off of that. You know that. It's
Yeah, but anybody's beatable.
that's fact.
You know that, and I'm not bringing this up because it's Ohio State. But when I was in Orange Beach a few years ago and Clemson played Ohio State, I would have put money on. I would have put the paycheck on it. That Ohio State, neither team would have got shut out, and Ohio State got shut out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anything And college football
Yep.
is without a doubt. Because why? They're 19 to 21, 22-year-old kids. They're going to make mistakes.
Yeah.
They're going to make mistakes. Now,
They are recruiting better though
well,
because
the
of the
NIL.
money.
The NIL
Because of
helps.
money.
Absolutely.
So
Now, what do you think about? I thought he'd get fired, but I didn't think he would get fired that quick.
Scott Frost.
Scott Frost.
Yeah,
I
that
would have
cost him
thought.
$7.5
I
million.
would have thought they would have waited 3-4 more weeks, but I lived in Nebraska for 17 years, 45 minutes from Lincoln, and they are not a very patient group of
They're
fans.
very demanding,
Absolutely.
just
So,
like LSU fans.
absolutely. They want to win, and I don't blame them. Everybody wants their team to win, but would I have waited 3 weeks to save $7.5 million? Probably, but they just said, no, we're done. But my daughter brought up a good point. The AD director said, no, we're not doing it. You're gone. Here's your money. Go on your way. But that's the same guy, and a lot of Nebraska fans are feeling he's going to ruin the whole program because he came from UNL in Omaha. And when he was there, he got rid of the wrestling program. He got rid of a bunch of
So
stuff.
why don't they
yeah.
look at him and get rid of him? Okay, so you're Nebraska playing Oklahoma.
Nebraska's going to get their ass whooped.
Big call.
Well,
but you are playing where?
let's see.
You're playing in Oklahoma, I believe.
I think so. That's a good. I don't know what the spread is, man. Let's see what the spread is.
I'm going to say it's going to be a high scoring game because
It's a 10.5 point spread.
Big 12 teams traditionally have low defenses.
I would probably in this game because they've been notorious the last 2 years to lose games by one score or less. I probably would take Nebraska.
It's going to be high scoring or low scoring.
I think it's going to be fairly high scoring. Nebraska's playing at home.
It's at home?
Yeah.
They're going to fling it.
So what's the over under on it?
Over under is 67.
High scoring, exactly like I called it. I think that they're going to be very close to that. I don't know if they're going to hit the over, but I'd say it's going to be a high scoring game.
Bruce, welcome. David Blessing. When you coming
David.
back? When you coming back? And Bird. Oh, birds. How about them birds, man?
Yeah, I seen him. I said, I wait, don't.
David out gallivanting around the world.
Oh, is he on boat?
I think he's up in the Northeast still.
We're just getting cold up there.
It's getting cool, yeah.
I drove to work this weekend. How cold it was? 42 degrees this morning.
Woo!
She'll be down here.
Woo!
She says she hopes by no late in January, hopefully around the 1st of December.
But you know the good thing about that, it starts out 42, but they probably got into the 70s, maybe 80s today.
Give or take.
Yeah.
Usually. That's like down here. You know, you can go to work some mornings, believe it or not, in the winter when it's like 29, 30 degrees. By lunchtime, it's 60.
68,
But
yeah.
you still
sure.
need a jacket.
Yeah, you got to start out with a jacket. The jacket goes in the back
This
at
someone,
lunchtime.
I walk out, shit,
Yeah.
go back in, grab a sweater, go in, because you know they got the heat all messed up at work.
Oh,
So,
absolutely.
Oh, absolutely.
especially
yeah,
on a
sure.
Monday.
AC's cranking at 62 degrees inside.
Dude, it
And
was
then you complain tomorrow when you come in at 78 degrees
so it
inside.
was so cold in here yesterday. The AC was at 70. And holy crap, it was cold. Ooh-wee.
Of course, Morty Fax is going to be wearing shorts
Absolutely.
unless there's 10 feet of snow, in which case he might wear sweatpants.
I'm a short man all year round.
I don't mind wearing shorts. When it's cold, he gets it from me on this. I don't mind wearing shorts when it's cold, but I'm going to put a hoodie on.
Oh, sure.
The upper body gets cold.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
done.
done.
Yeah.
I can deal with the shorts.
I agree.
I'll tap it out.
There's some nights you go during the day, it's beautiful out, you got shorts and a polo on, and you go somewhere not thinking about it, the sun goes down, you're like, oh shit,
Yeah.
I need a hoodie. Man.
I've been out on the motorcycle and spending all day out, at a barbecue or something, and then have to ride the bike back, and it's like, I don't know, 52 degrees.
Yeah, and you're freezing.
You're freezing.
Back to saying, be a man.
Yeah, you're just, I know, you still freeze.
When you coming back? Christmas?
He'll be back Christmas time.
Good.
It's right around the corner.
It is right around
Yeah,
the
it's
corner.
not, dude, it's not far away. Because once Christmas is done, I got like a week and a half left to work.
Wow.
It's going to come quick.
Yeah.
Sad, happy, what?
Melancholy.
Yeah, because he knows, you do the same thing for 40 years, and it's just, then all of a sudden you're not doing it.
I don't know because
Yeah.
I've shifted.
Yeah,
I
but
retired
like I
from a
said,
job once
you're not
already.
walking out of the tunnel no more.
Yeah, that's it's tough to. It was really tough for me to leave a firm that I worked for 17 years.
Yeah.
That first day going on base to the new job it's kind of surreal. It's like, wow, this is a new thing for me. I haven't worked on base in 20 years. It's been 20 years since I've worked on a base.
Just kind of how I was when I took my first civil service job after the military. Walking out the door, oh wait, I don't have a hat. I don't have to put a hat on.
Yeah.
Damn.
Just saying, you're packing your boxes up and your stuff. And
I got to get a couple of
You're just
tubs
not-
and put them
you're
in
not-
storage, man. I got so much
you're
shit
just
work.
not going there no more.
Yeah.
I got so much
You're-
shit
With
work.
all them years. It's a
you
happy
spend-
thing. It's a sad thing. It's weird.
All my office supplies are coming here. And whoever
You
wants
spend
them,
all those
fucking
years sitting at the same place in the same area, the same
Yeah.
orientation, and
Yeah, it's tough.
you get to a new desk and you're like, this isn't the same. It's just not the same. But you get accustomed to it and you do develop a thing.
I can get used to, because I like doing what I do, but I can get used to not getting the phone calls anymore. And
Yeah, but the best thing is you can throw that, in essence, throw that alarm clock away.
Yeah, I kind of look forward to that day.
I enjoy when I'm on vacation for a week and a half, whatever. I get up when I get up.
I mean,
you don't
I
have to do that no more.
I can't
Next
lay in
time,
bed.
I'm still up by 6:30, 7 o'clock.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
but still,
can't lay
the
in
thing
bed
is,
till noon.
You
No.
don't have to.
You don't.
Absolutely.
Yes, you don't have to.
I get up, go pee.
Yes, guys, we're getting ready to cut short, but
Yep.
cut over to the next channel. Flip the channel from 13 to 12. Great Lakes Smoke Show is on.
Come
They
down.
got a good lineup today too.
Yes, they do. What we have? What's today's day? Today is
The 13th.
the 13th.
Happy
in,
birthday, my sister.
In 25. Your sister.
Yeah,
your
my
sister-
sister's birthday's today.
Oh,
Happy
what's her
birthday.
name?
Colleen,
Happy birthday, Colleen.
64.
In 20, no. That'd be 30.
She still look good.
Yeah, she's doing all right.
In 15 days, on the 28th, we have a watch party at 3418
What day?
Gummy
That's on
Street.
Thursday.
It
I
is,
think it is on Thursday.
it's a Wednesday night.
Okay, Wednesday I'm good. Thursday we drive to Tampa on our way to Key West.
Okay. We'll let you. No, you'll be here. So,
I'll be here.
it is the Drew Estates watch party for the freestyle
Yeah,
live.
for the cars, the
What
electric
did you-
guitar,
what
and
did-
all the goodies.
Have you smoked those cigars?
Oh yeah.
What do you think?
Not bad.
What do you think?
Not bad.
I didn't like it.
It wasn't for me either. Not as good as I think the Adobe, the one prior. I thought
Correct.
was better.
Yes.
Correct.
Maybe I need to let them sit for
That's
a little longer.
what I was ready to say was because
Probably
they're
need to
still
let 'em sit a
young.
little bit, but I'll try them again. But
It was a good ring size. I mean,
Yes.
it was a big cigar.
Yeah.
It's big smoke. All right, so the sun grown. Before we go, Mav,
Thumbs up.
that's right, Dave.
we got 3 thumbs up for the Drew Estate sun grown.
That's Connecticut, it's not Habano.
No, it's a sunblock.
Okay.
So,
Take us on.
for the 5.5 Legs Virtual Cigar Lounge here at Coast Cigar and Lounge, Mort, Bones, and myself, Maverick, are bidding you good night. See you next
week.
Tuesday.
Tuesday? Yeah.
Tuesday.
Everybody gonna be here?
Yeah.
Next Tuesday.